Yo, what is it, guys? Mr. Flex here, and I'm just bringing you this first gameplay commentary of the new series going up on Toxic eSports channel. Just a little introductory to me. My name is Flex, and I am the leader of Toxic eSports, and together we have two teams. We have Toxic Originals and the Toxic Elites, and we're a competitive Call of Duty team. This is our new YouTube channel, and yeah, we're going to bring you lots of content. I'll touch on that in just 1 second. Anyway, this is the start to a new series called Guide to Competitive CoD with me. In this series I'll be going over the basics of competitive CoD and giving you hints and tips to improve your game. As I just said, this is Toxic's new channel, and for those of you who didn't know, here will be uploading various different videos, LAN coverage, competitive gameplay commentaries, vlogs, videos like this one, which will be in-game tutorials. So, in this first episode, what can you expect? Well, I'm going to touch on something that I have done before on my channel, and it's how to anchor. Now, I know this is kind of late into Black Ops 2, and the Ghost has said that Hardpoint's not going to be in it, and the anchor role might slip out, but I've decided to do it just in case that the anchor role pops back up, and you'll need to anchor again. So I'm not too sure whether that'll happen in the future, but anyway, I'm going to continue, and I've decided to upload this video. So, there are several key points in an anchor's role. First being controlling the spawn area, as you can see I am doing now at the back of the kitchen. I'm just watching them coming from the back of laundry. The clue is in the name, anchor. If you think about the anchor of a boat, the boat doesn't go anywhere where the anchor is placed. So that's the same kind of principle when it comes to your teammates. They do not spawn out when you keep the spawns and play anchor. It's a pretty, it can be a tough role to play, keeping the spawns, but if you follow these rules and you get, if you follow these rules carefully and you get better at your game and better at doing these simple steps, then you'll find anchor will come naturally to you. The next one little tip is you need to be aware of the anchor spots in each hardpoint. Now, I've found these through experience of the game, but I'm sure there's some lists or tutorials around. If you search Google anchor spots, if you search anchor spots on Google, they'll show you basically where to go to anchor. But you know, if you're watching this video, just watch where I go. Those are the anchor spots for this map, which is raid. So yeah, you need to consistently check the minimap to see where your teammates are spawning. See, as you see now, we're going to the court hill. There's two of my teammates coming from top stairs, and two of my teammates in the hill. So that told me that they were coming poolside, but unfortunately I didn't get them. So yeah, just checking where the minimap is. Like, if you see where they're spawning, then obviously it's common sense to see, oh, they're coming from that side. And it's just that common sense that people don't really put into practice in anchor. They think, oh, they overthink the anchor role, and it's not. It's quite simple to do, but it's quite hard to do well. So yeah, the next point is 1v1 gunfights. Now, this is probably the main spot or point that you need to be aware of for anchor. There's a lot of these 1v1 gunfights, and being as though you're going to play the AR role, I don't really know of any SMG anchors, but being as you're going to play that role, you need to pick off anyone that's going to attack your spawns, because if you lose that spawn, again, if you lose the anchor, the boat's going to go, and your teammate's going to spawn out. You know, just I can't emphasise enough how much 1v1 gunfights you won't be able to successfully anchor at all. And this is a lot of anchors' problems, that they lose a couple of spawns and they never get their shot back. Personally, I suggest bots or public TDM or a private free-for-all with your teammates to warm up your shot. before scrims or tournaments. That really helps me when I'm playing the anchor role. It really helps me when I'm playing an SMG role, which I'm playing now. But just warming up your shot for the anchor and staying on that consistency of I've got to get this player, I've got to get this player. If he gets me, I'm losing. That is what you've got to think. So you've got to do it, or you're not going to be able to successfully anchor. Another point, as an anchor, you're also the one responsible to push for the next hill, or rotate, as it's called. And this is a key aspect of hardpoint games. You need to be the first one there to get spawns for the next hill, or else they're going to be there and you're going to lose about 20 seconds on the next hill. I personally recommend going when there's 20 seconds left of the old hill. So 20 seconds left, I'd push out of the anchor spot and go to the next anchor spot. It just gives you time to run across the map, really. You know, sometimes you get it late, sometimes you get it too early. You know, it varies on how the game's going at the time. But on a whole, 20 seconds of the last hill is a good time to anchor. And this brings me to another point in breaking hills. Sorry about that lag, by the way. There, I think there's another little lag spike in a sec. Yeah, breaking hills. When you and your team are spawning out, the first thing you should aim to do is get back spawns. And if you can't do it alone, shout out for help from your support player or your slayer. Like, if you cannot get the spawns, then your team are going to have a very, very hard time in trying to break that hill, and your enemies are going to get points after points after points if you're just spawning out, because like it takes 10 seconds to get to the hill from where you're spawning out from, and you know, like, these little scrap points are pretty much what makes hardpoint. The points are ridiculous. It's a tactical game of maths whilst you're playing Call of Duty, and that's what hardpoint is. It's a very, very clever game mode, and it's a hard mode to play well. The same as the anchor spot. Anchor spot is an easy mode to play. Well, I wouldn't say easy. It's simple to play. It's simple to pick up, but it's hard to pick up well. And that's the same with hardpoint game modes. If you're not working as a team and you're not going to break these hills, you're never ever going to be successful at hardpoint. You may win 1 or 2 games where the enemies are being stupid, but if you get a really good setup team at LAN events or tournaments, you're never ever going to be able to, you know, win comfortably or win in general, full stop, if you don't get that good setup. For the rest of this, I'm just going to basically go over my thought process through the thing. Now, I've set up a sentry at the garage there, and I'm still watching over, which is a bad thing. I shouldn't have done that. I should have been watching pool, but luckily no one comes to pool like that. I don't think. I'm just going to move my sentry up now. That's what we're doing. Okay, so the next hill, someone's already rotated, but I think he drops down there, yeah. So I know there's one back kitchen. I'm going to drop the sentry there, but I think I get picked off here. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'll get picked off here. So look where I'm spawning. I'm spawning top hill, and my team are spawning. My team are coming up through pool house. So I'm going to try and pinch them. There we go. Boom, and I've got the hill. It's. I knew that there was 2 there, and there was 2 going to spawn rings. So like I was just going for that kill. I was going to pinch them. And that's where the tactics come in to hardpoint. You have to adapt to the situation. That's why looking at the mini-map, looking at where your team is spawning, and just being generally aware of everything what's going on around you in an anchor role is key. I'm just pretty much explaining what I'm going to do now. There's only 56 seconds left, so we've already won, but we're going to go and try and win by points. I see that one there. I'm not going to challenge him because they're going to the next hill. So I'm just going to rush onto the next hill in a moment. I dropped down there, yeah. So I'm just going to rush down onto the next hill because I know for a fact they're coming from the old hill, which is kitchen and open stairs. So yeah, we're just going to get this set up. See, open stairs there, there's 3 flooding, and luckily my teammates pick them up. I think this is the last hill of the game. But yeah, just pretty much holding it, just going for comfortable wins, picking the kills up, trying to pick the kills up, that is. My shot goes off for this last little point, but he just 3-pieced us. Yeah, just like, basically, just hold one spot on the map and just get your shot on. hold one spot on the map, get your shot on. That's all that there is to it. So yeah, listen over to the spots and the points that I've just made, and hopefully you should be a successful anchor. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Just a quick commentary. The next one, I'm not sure what it will be on, but it should be up fairly soon. And other than that, I will see you very soon. Goodbye.